Here he comes. I heard somebody pop in. It is Chris. Let's go ahead and get started with that. I had to do my best stalling.
Good morning.
Good morning.
That's one of the great things about what we do in radio. We have the gift of gab, so we're able to stall pretty good. So there you go. I don't have
Yes,
many counts.
thankfully, no issues on that part for sure. How are you this morning?
I'm doing good. So, I know the whole deal here. I know we do local news here in Frederick County, but if you don't mind, I'd like to start off with a international news
Oh,
story of sorts that, well, it could affect our Christmas. It happened over in Mexico. So I want to start with that here. And apparently, a street brawl between, well, Santa Claus and the Grinch happened in Mexico, right? That's crazy. They're both apparently going to be on the naughty list after they fought over tips while posing for pictures with tourists. Can you
yeah, those
imagine?
shakedowns. That's what that is, a shakedown.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. So I'm just saying this to newly elected President Trump. They're coming from Mexico. So if you see the Grinch and Santa Claus crossing the border, don't deport Santa Claus for crying
Yeah.
out loud. We need him
Yeah,
for Christmas.
well, no fighting over here. No fighting. That's the thing.
Well, listen, Danny, come on now. Let's be honest with ourselves, okay? The Grinch had it coming to him. Santa Claus finally got sick of all this goody two-shoe crap and said, you know what, Grinch, I'm coming after you, and beat the snot out of the Grinch.
Well, I'll tell you, the Grinch is kind of superseding Santa during Christmas time now. I mean, you see the Grinch everywhere. We saw the Grinch, a bunch of them in our Kris Kringle procession. So yeah, I can understand why
Yes.
Santa's getting upset.
And I did hug the Grinch over at the Kris Kringle parade that we did, but I gotta say, don't fall for the Grinch's sweetness because after I hugged the Grinch, my wallet went missing. So uh, if you see a big green thing walking with a bunch of hair and fur on it, please ask him about my wallet.
I love
But
it.
hey, listen, you know what? Let's be honest here. Santa Claus was just defending the rights of
That's right.
people. That's it.
That's right.
So you can't blame him for that. All right. So I guess we should get into actual local news, right? That's why I'm here to inform the public. So let's see here. Traffic control changes are coming to the intersection of Boyers Mill Road and Pinehurst Drive. Wow, traffic control changes. Seems like everywhere in Frederick, they've got these signs up now that says slow and stop, and it's really affecting traffic. There's currently a stop sign at the Pinehurst Drive, but on January 13th, 2025, the Frederick County Department of Public Works Traffic and Permit section will place portable traffic signals at that intersection. The agency says that new traffic signals will address the limited sight distance at the 12% grade at Boyers Mill Road. The grade is not considered sufficient for observing vehicle speeds and decision making by drivers. The new traffic signals are expected to improve conditions for Pinehurst residents entering Boyers Mill Road. So there you go. And in other news here, AAA says that it's going to be a very busy travel time over the next few days. AAA is projecting more than 2.3 million Marylanders will be going by car to their holiday destinations, which is more than 2% increase compared to last year. Nearly 90% of those travelers, or more than 2 million, will be driving to their holiday destinations, which is quite common to what we see, says AAA spokeswoman Regina Ali. So, if you go into your destination, for me personally, I'm the type of person when I go traveling, I like to leave extremely early in the morning. I'm talking like 2 in the morning when there's no traffic, especially if we're going down to Florida to visit my parents. 95 could be tough.
Yeah. Yeah, I do too. I like to leave really early as well.
I don't want to hit that traffic. You get that, especially like I said, if you're going down south, you hit that
Yes.
DC traffic, then you hit that traffic in
95.
Richmond.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
it's brutal, absolutely brutal. Well, the Frederick Police Department continues to investigate a fight at Governor Thomas Johnson High School during a basketball game with Frederick High School Tuesday night. At around 9 p.m., officers responded to TJ for a report of several individuals involved in a fracas in front of the school. They found 5 individuals involved in the fight. One person was injured and treated at the scenes by emergency medical technicians and did not need to be transported to hospital. 3 juveniles involved in the fight were detained by officers and later transported to their homes. Now, there were reports which came over the police radio during the incident about a gun. Officers say that no firearm was recovered and no one was found to be in possession of a weapon. Now, anyone who has additional information about this incident, please call Frederick Police Department at 301 600 2101. And you can also find that phone number at our website at WFMD.com. Now, me and Bob are talking about this, and I get it. Bob says it's an intra-city basketball game and fights are going to happen. But I don't know. I told him not to this extent. I mean, there's always been fights in school. I get that. But to this extent where people are getting assaulted left and right, it's happening so much more.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that inner city game has been going on for decades, and typically it's pretty low key. But yeah, lately it's, yeah, I
You'll
don't
get
get
some
it.
pushing and shoving and some arguing and stuff like that. But now, kids are throwing punches and,
Yeah.
and it's just, to me, it's getting crazier and crazier out there in the schools. Taking a look at the weather today, mix of clouds and sun early, followed by cloudy skies this afternoon. Looking at a high near 45. And then tonight, partly cloudy skies this evening will become overcast overnight, low of 31. And tomorrow, for your TGIF, it's going to be cloudy, a few flurries or snow showers possible, high around
Yeah.
40. And yeah, I know tomorrow night, low around 30, cloudy skies. And I hate these flurries because we were talking about it. I have a cute little pet dog, and he's about what, maybe 5 months now, and he's still not, he's getting potty trained. But the problem I have now is he won't poop outside unless I'm standing there with him. And so, like, I'll be standing
And
out there,
we need to get a cardboard cutout of you to put out in the yard. So when
right?
he goes,
Well, let me tell you what'll suffice, okay, to look like me. Just get myself a Mr. Potato Head, put a mustache and beard on it, and it looks just like me. I mean, my head is literally shaped like a potato,
yeah,
and I
yeah,
got the mustache and beard.
yes,
Right
I
to it.
see that.
Now, the only difference is I have my biceps a little nicer than Mr. Potato Head's, but still, the size of the head is pretty much the same. So there you go. But no,
Oh,
it's frustrating because it's like, then I get it, Danny. You and Bob told me this. You have to wait out there a long time for him to go to the bathroom. And he's got to sniff around. But the problem is when it's at that cold rain, you got to stand out there. And then if I go inside, he doesn't sniff around anymore. He's just by the door trying to come in. As soon as I let him in, then he literally makes the bada bing, bada boom right on the floor. I
you
don't know.
gotta do what you gotta do. That's what dog ownership's all about. Do you have like maybe he's cold? Do you have like clothing for him? A coat, sweater, boots?
Let me tell you something. That dog has a nicer wardrobe, Danny, than I do. Okay, look, you see what I wear here. You see what I wear. The
Yeah.
dog has a Gap shirt, a Nike jacket. I mean, the dog gets name brand stuff. Me, what do? I go to Ross, and I get my stuff from Ross.
Oh, that's awesome. That's great. Oh
Yeah.
well. Yep. I hope you have those little poop pads everywhere so you can you
Well, we
know.
have those, but you know what he does? The son of a gun chews them up. He chews them up. I give up.
Anytime I think, "Oh, look how cute that puppy is," I'm just gonna remember this. This is all.
Yeah, and the thing is, when you train a dog, you try to show them this is how you do it. Well, I can't go outside and show them how to do it. I'll get
Yeah.
locked up. So, I mean,
Well,
I'm up a creek.
yep, yep. Oh gosh, that's funny. That's really
Yeah,
funny. Maybe you need to get him, one of those camping tents that it pops up. Maybe he just needs a little bit of, maybe he gets embarrassed out in the open.
a camping tent, like he doesn't have enough right now with his name brand clothes. I got to get him a camping tent too.
Yeah, because then when it snows, it'll at least keep the grass clear.
So what do I do? Put him in the tent and have him go to the bathroom in the tent? That defeats the purpose of him going to poop on the grass on the outside.
He needs to be
uh,
warm and cozy.
Oh, well, listen, that $100 Gap jacket he has is a lot more warmer and cozier than my cheap $5 New York Jets jacket that I have that I got from Goodwill.
Love it. Well, such is the life of a puppy owner,
Yeah,
hey?
I guess anyway.
Who wanted the puppy?
The truth,
Yeah.
I've been blaming my wife, but you know what? When we walked into the pet store, I saw this cute little, droopy face and droopy eyes looking at me, with the fat on his cheeks, kind of reminded me of my father. So I said, you know what? Let me get the puppy. So there you go.
Oh, I
Yeah,
love
but
it.
he's cute. He's cute. I'm gonna
Yeah.
text you a couple of cute pictures I took yesterday of him
Yeah.
laying in bed with me. So,
Yeah. All right. Well,
all
we thank
right.
you so much. We will see you tomorrow to wrap up the week. And yeah, so we will
So maybe
see
I'll
you
have a
tomorrow.
better update with my dog pooping outside. We'll see.
Yeah. All right. I'll
Good
see you
morning,
tomorrow.
Frederick.
All right.